If you are a manager who's in the health and social care sector, and if you are responsible, or if you are an entrepreneur who runs a care company, or you're in the health and care sector, you might need to listen to this about how AI is going to disrupt your industry and how you can also move with it so that you don't get left behind. So if you haven't, spoken to your IT department or to your AI provider or to the company that is offering you all this support when it comes to tech and everything, you might need to speak to your IT department so that they can find out what and how you can implement all these AI issues that I'm going to discuss here into your business, into your processes, and how you can benefit from them, and also how the people that you support can also benefit from this, including your carers as well, how your employees will be able to benefit from this. So you find out that AI, when it's coming, it's not going to, maybe, because I know a lot of people are a bit afraid of AI, thinking it's going to take their jobs, it's going to disrupt the way they do things, it's going to change a lot of things that they don't want to get changed. But what I want to assure you is AI is going to be that disruptive, yes, but most of the things that is going to do are actually going to be for your benefit, are actually going to be things that you actually like and things that you actually want AI to do for you. So you find out that or there is going to be, like, an easy way to audit how your care is happening, to audit how your staff are working, how your carers are working, to audit how everything is happening within your service. This will include, it will help you also maybe to flag some tasks. For example, if is any carer that misses any task, let's say they miss medication, or maybe they can actually get a reminder. It can be flagged so that it can alert you to say, oh, this person has actually done this, or maybe they missed anything that they were supposed to do. AI will be able to flag all this in an instant, and notify you as the manager, and probably notify the staff as well, so that they actually get to attend to what they missed before it gets out of hand. So you find out that all these things will actually be there to help and support the person that you'll be in your care, so that they don't have any missed medication, they don't have any missed tasks, they don't have, they are always in line, and everything that is happening needs to be done according to standard. It will help you also to be able to observe some patterns. So you find out that when you are supporting someone, there could be some patterns happening, and as you update all the notes of what is within that particular service, AI will be able to analyze all these notes and identify any form of patterns that might exist in that data that will be feeding in the system, and then it will help you to identify any issues, any patterns that you need to help, or that need support, and anything before even anything happens. You can actually see with the patterns that this is gonna go this way, or this is gonna go that way, and this needs to be solved before it gets out of hand. So these patterns will actually be good, something that you need. It even can be able to help you to to flag any safeguarding issues that might be, or just to identify the risk, so that you can actually assess that risk before that risk actually, comes to pass. So you need to see it can help you detect any changes in behavior, any changes in sleep patterns, any changes, in the mood, or anything that you can observe. AI will be able to identify all these changes, because as your staff or your carers will be auditing and adding all this data in the notes, they'll be able to get all this information that they need about those things. So only early warning signs will actually be able to be detected by AI. So this is one of the benefits that you can actually get from AI. So you find that also it will help you even to update your care plans. When you're updating your care plans, you can actually help you to do all this, because you'll be having a lot of data that is in relation to that particular individual. So it can help you to make a proper care plan that is really tailored for that particular individual. So this is some of the benefits that you actually get when you're using AI. So it can actually check the quality of the notes that your carers will be adding into your system. So it can check the quality. Is everyone updating their notes? What's the quality? Are they not just one word answers? Are they putting all the information that they need to put in that? So all this information, you'll be able to identify it and find it and see everything that you need to do when it comes to to all this AI. And also, one great, very important thing is that all this evidence will just be there available for you in an instant, maybe when for inspections or for audits or for anything that might need to happen, you can actually easily get to audits. And it will help also your managers, because you'll be using AI, it will be there in the service and everything. It will help your managers not to be running around chasing carers for paperwork and all the information that they need. Everything will just be there, on your system, and AI will be arranging it and sorting it in the right way that you actually need it. So you need to find out that AI is going to become the manager that never sleeps. It's going to be the manager that is always there for you, ready for you, and always giving you all the information that you need. One key also aspect that AI is going to help you with is to do with how it will protect staff from burnout. It will be that human shield that you need in your organization. So what AI is going to do is to help you with the identifying and creating those smart routers that you need. So these smart routers will be able to help you to know your staff, to know where they are, to identify any patterns, any stress patterns, for example, to find out, among your staff, who has worked too many hours and who is working too less hours, and who's been sick, and who's for how long, who's been off, and who's just, all those patterns that are involved in your staff. AI will be able to help you with all this, to identify it and to flag it. It will help you identify also which staff or which carer is putting in shorter notes every time they are on shift. You just know they just put one or two words. AI will be able to identify you. AI will also identify maybe which staff, when they come on shift, there are more incidents happening on that shift. AI will be able to identify and analyze this data for you to find out, oh, maybe when this particular individual is there on shift, there are more incidents. Maybe it's not because of that particular individual, but maybe because there is just a relationship issue between the person you support and that particular staff. So you just need to identify how you can then find ways to solve that issue. So as a manager, it will make it your job easy to identify, okay, so this is happening and it happens during this time, so what can I do about it? So it identify who's getting all those most leave days. It can identify also who's not engaging well, properly engaging with your person you support. So it can actually help you to identify all this. Can help you identify also if you want to see any someone who's burnout, for example. You can actually detect it through AI and be able to support your staff, to able to support that person, to find out what they can do, how they can change their life, how they can change their system. So this is also one very key aspect that you can do. This also will help you to reach out to your staff early, maybe with those issues to burn out and everything, before even your staff decides to maybe to put in their resignation. You can actually support them before things get out of hand. So this is very, very important, guys. You might need to know and understand this, that this is actually something that you need as a manager, as a director. If you don't yet have these AI models, AI processes set up for your organization, you might need to consider it as soon as possible. So you find out that even if you have new carers joining in your organization, you get sure that they're actually supported well, and then to reduce also your staff turnover, as you are actually be able to reach out to your staff as fast and get to know them faster and everything. Give them even mental health support becomes even proactive rather than reactive. You can actually support all your staff before, and not only support them after they are also having or facing issues like burnout and stress and all other mental health related issues. So you need to find out that AI is something that you need for your organization, that is going to help you. So AI is going also to change leadership, and leadership is going to be changed forever, unfortunately. But one thing that I need you to understand about AI is that it's not just changing leadership by removing your leaders or anything like that. No, it's actually changing or removing those leaders who are not adapting to AI. But if you are a leader, you are adapting, you are moving on with the time, and you are also understanding how AI can actually, be of help to you. You find out that this AI is going to come into your organization, is going to change the system, and you be the person behind that AI, making things run smoothly. So you find out that leaders who understand AI will be able to run safer services. Your service will be safer because of all these things that AI can help you to do. You ensure that your services or your homes or all these individuals that you support are safe. It will help you to retain staff. You know that because of the way that you'll be treating your staff, you find out that staff will still want to remain because their rotas are done efficiently. The burnout is noted even before it happens, and staff are always ready to work. They're always happy, and they'll deliver better outcomes in everything that they do. So your leadership as a manager will no longer focus on all the other things that AI will help you. It will now just be about your judgment. You just be like about ethics. It will be about culture. It will be about just that human connection, because all the other things will be like lifted out of your burden, and then AI will just be that silent manager that you need, and will be taking care of all those things. But managers that are going to resist AI, they'll be outperformed by all those managers that are going to embrace AI. So you need to find out that AI is going to be a leadership amplifier. It will expose all those weak managers and then be able to elevate those strong managers. And all this is going to be through AI. So AI will be able to help you, like I said, in closing, that it will spot all those safeguarding issues. For example, anything that you could not have identified on time, it can help you to identify this, and then you can actually get on top of it before it gets out of hand. It can help you in writing the first drafts of your K notes and everything, and then it will be freeing you also, instead of you having to worry much about all these things. It will help you to predict staff turnover. For example, if the staff will be complaining and everything, and all things like that, if you have an AI in place to give this feedback to you, it can analyze this and tell you even before it happens that just be careful, this might gonna be happening. It will help also the families of the people that are in your support and care. They'll be able to understand and appreciate you more, because they'll be seeing all these things that you'll be working, and that AI will be doing for you. So in closing, AI is not going to replace you as managers. It's not going to replace your carers, but AI is going to replace those managers and those carers who don't adapt and who don't warm up to AI. The future belongs to leaders who learn fast in everything that they do, and so you need to just start now and be involved now, and not to run and maybe try to catch up later. Otherwise, you already be late to whatever is happening right now. So the biggest upgrade that is going to coming in the health and care sector is going to come through AI, and it's going to be bigger in these next 3 years, more than it has ever been maybe in the last 30 years. So if you are a business person, if you are an entrepreneur, if you are a manager, if you are a director who is in the health and care sector, you might need to start looking at any other AI options that are available to you, and how you can implement these for your business. So see you in the next video, but be sure to make sure you are thinking AI each and every time you are at work. Thank you. Have a great day.